I'll try not to yell so the people watching this live aren't having their ears blasted through their AirPods. Good morning, welcome. My name is Jim Lapinska. I am president of the Metro Drug Coalition Board, and I'm honored to represent our board and to be with you here today to celebrate a monumental event here with the Gateway. I'd first like to recognize some of our elected officials who are here with us today. We first have the City of Knoxville Mayor Indya Kincannon to my left, and we have Knox County Mayor Glenn Jacobs here to my right. Randy Nichols is here representing Sheriff Spangler, and Lauren Ryder with City Council is also here in attendance. So I'd like to give a round of applause for our elected officials with us today. Next, I'd like to introduce Bishop Cole to do our invocation.
And let us pray. Loving God, we are grateful that in a world where there are so many closed doors, you have opened a way with the Gateway. We ask that this work would be a blessing to those in need, who need a place to recover, to begin again. Bless those who will work in this space, those who will support this ministry, and all of us who will continue to invest in people's lives in the midst of darkness, in the midst of despair, to know you are a light, and the gestures offered by good folks in this community will nurture and make a new place, make a gateway for all. All these things we ask in the name of all that is holy. Amen.
Thank you, Bishop. I'm now privileged to introduce our campaign chair, Webster Bailey. He is with Cornerstone of Recovery and has served as a past president for Metro Drug Coalition. Webster?
Good morning, everybody. My name's Webster Bailey. In December of 2019, the MDC purchased this building from Frank Rothermel and Joe Fielden at a deeply discounted price. Frank and Joe's desire was for the repurposing of this building to benefit our community. The vision for the Gateway resonated with them and was a gap that they recognized could fill a great need. The location and size of this building was perfect for what the MDC was looking for to establish a recovery community center. We quickly started raising money, and then the pandemic slowed down our progress. Not to mention the devastating effect that the pandemic had on individuals in our area with substance use disorder. As a person in long-term recovery, I cannot tell you enough how important human connection is for the recovery process. Tragically, that fact was reinforced in 2020 when we saw a 41% increase in overdose deaths. And much of that increase, we believe, was due to the separation and isolation that took place in the community during the pandemic. In recovery, we need each other, and we need a strong recovery community. This center that we are here to celebrate today needs to open as quickly as possible so that we can help individuals build strong connections to the recovery community and save lives. While we have not yet reached our financial goal for the Gateway Center, I am pleased to announce that up until now, we have already raised over $1.6 million, which puts us nearly halfway there. And right now, I have the privilege of making an enormous announcement. We are pleased to announce today that Knox County government is committing another $875,000 from their American Rescue Plan Act allocation to our campaign. So this now brings our total to $2,475,000 raised. We cannot thank Knox County enough for this gift. This puts us less than $1 million away from reaching our goal. While it would take too long to recognize each individual donor, we do want to recognize the following individuals, businesses, and organizations: the City of Knoxville, Knox County, Frank Rothermel, Joe Fielden, Barbara McMurray Architects, Rick Cox Construction, Jessup and Associates, Barbara Christ, Jim Lapinska, Sam French, East Tennessee Foundation, First Horizon Foundation, Home Federal Bank, David Martin, Bob Petroni, Dr. Lynn Massingale, and the Episcopal Diocese of East Tennessee. We would not be where we are without the generosity of the individuals and organizations I just named. We also want to thank First Horizon Bank for providing us a line of credit to begin this renovation while we continue to raise funds. And we'd like to thank a generous donor who has agreed to pay the interest on the loan. In the meantime, the campaign committee and I will be continuing to secure the remainder of the money needed to complete the Gateway Recovery Community Center. Thank you.
Thank you, Webster. It's now my honor to introduce the City of Knoxville Mayor Indya Kincannon, and I'd also like to thank her and the city's support with this project as well. Indya?
Thank you so much. It's a happy day. I'm so pleased to be here to celebrate the coming of the Gateway. This project has been years in the making and has taken the contributions of many people throughout the city. I'm so thrilled that to be able to celebrate Knox County's contributions that make this possible as well. The pandemic has highlighted the growing need for this service and for the hope that will soon be provided right here at this location. Drug addiction and recovery must be addressed in our city from all angles, and this Recovery Community Center will help fill a gap in providing long-term recovery. The City of Knoxville has been a big supporter of this project since 2019, kicking things off with a $250,000 capital grant. In fact, we have nearly $1 million this year going to addiction and recovery services in our city, including our annual commitment of $60,000 for our ongoing operating partnership between KPD and the Metro Drug Coalition. We allocate this money because it's a huge need and it's a huge priority. We know that more than 60% of our unsheltered neighbors struggle with substance use disorders. We also know overdose deaths are on the rise. We must all pull together to turn things around here in Knoxville. Addiction affects us all, men, women, black, white, rich, and poor. We all know someone who's been affected by substance misuse, and getting help and treatment is really, really hard, and it can take years to address this brain disease. And so now we are going to have something that Knoxville has never had before, the Gateway Recovery Center, for people who've gone through that hard work, who've recovered, but now they need a safe, sober place where they can have that human connection that Webster spoke about, because we all need that human connection to survive, and we need it more than ever as we come into recovery. And so I'm so thrilled that this is going to be an asset for our community. So thank you to Lauren Ryder, a council member who's here today. She's been a champion for these efforts and a supporter of it, and to the rest of the council who's been supportive of this all along. And thank you to the many people who've been working behind the scenes to raise money, to get the word out, and to give counseling and support to the people who need these services. I'm really pleased about this, and I look forward to hearing more success stories from the Gateway in the years ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor Kincannon. As I mentioned earlier, this is a monumental today, not just because of the groundbreaking event here in the Gateway, but I don't know if in my lifetime I'll get the opportunity to introduce both mayors. So I'm going to celebrate that as a big event. And so it's also my honor to now introduce Knox County Mayor Glenn Jacobs and thank them for their recent commitment to this project as well. Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you very much. And first of all, thank you to everyone who's making this possible, all the individual donors and organizations, the City of Knoxville, thank you. And also to Karen Pershing and the folks at the Metro Drug Coalition who do such a wonderful job. So thank you all for what you do. When the COVID-19 pandemic hit, we were in the midst of another epidemic, the substance misuse epidemic. As Webster noted, things haven't gotten better with that epidemic. In fact, they've gotten significantly worse. The substance misuse epidemic affects everyone. There's not only a human toll, but there is a massive economic toll on all of us, on our entire community. As mayor, and I think I speak for Mayor Kincannon here as well, I have been steadfast in my commitment to helping reduce the problems that this issue causes. And I'm very happy now to be able to back that up by suggesting and recommending that Knox County contribute $875,000 from our ARPA funding for the Gateway. This facility will provide a hub to provide services and resources for families and individuals impacted by substance misuse, by this epidemic. It's something that's badly needed, and I'm gonna quit talking right now because I can't wait to go over and knock down the wall, because this place can't open soon enough. Thank you very much.
Well, a little bit taller than me, Mayor. Thank you, Mayor Jacobs. It's all good. I now have the distinct privilege of introducing our fearless leader, the Executive Director of Metro Drug Coalition, Karen Pershing.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mayor Kincannon and Mayor Jacobs and our board and our staff and all of you who are here with us today. We wouldn't be where we are today if it wasn't for all of you and all of your support. As Webster mentioned, this is a long time coming, and I am so excited we are ready for this vision to finally become a reality. While this building was unable to serve those in recovery during the pandemic, it was used to assist in keeping our homeless neighbors safe by allowing it to be used for COVID quarantine and isolation of our unsheltered neighbors. It was certainly comforting to me to be able to assist in this way at that time, but it is now time to get this building renovated and open, to bringing hope and healing to those with substance use disorders and their families. A central location where individuals can walk through the door, be welcomed into a safe space where they can connect to services, receive recovery coaching, attend support group meetings, receive training, and build healthy, supportive relationships, which is key to not just surviving, but thriving. The wall you will see when we move to the back is coming down beginning Monday. This is not your typical groundbreaking ceremony, but it is tearing down of a fragile wall that symbolizes the stigma, shame, and hopelessness that so many with substance use disorders carry with them daily. By breaking down those barriers, this center will be a beacon to find hope and healing. This simulated wall represents those challenges, and we as a community are going to crush those pervasive barriers and bring about lasting change in the lives of individuals and families. As you heard earlier, we have more money to raise, including honorary or memorial bricks for sale that will be placed on the front walkway going into the building. You can go to our website at metrodrug.org/thegateway and donate or purchase a brick in honor or memory of someone who has lost their life to this disease, or to celebrate someone who is in long-term recovery. I also want to mention that back in December of 2019, when we were just kicking this off, the city provided our initial grant of $250,000 in order for us to go ahead and purchase that building. So they got it started, and then we're continuing to grow the number of people who are donating to this effort. So there's still opportunities to give, and we hope you will consider doing so. We are now going to move to the back of the building and have our official wall breaking ceremony, if you'll follow us down there. See, this is a temporary wall that we had constructed just for this ceremony. It's real. Yeah.
My steel toe boots. You go first, Karen.
Well, we can all do it together. Okay. All right.
Are we doing?
How do you want to do this?
We can all hit it at once.
Everybody at once.
Come on, everybody line up. We got plenty of room. On the count of three.
I'm gonna hit it there. Okay.
Okay.
So we know where we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to hit it hard.
You don't?
Come on.
Can. You got room?
I'm going there, Karen. So you know.
Okay.
I'm right here with you.
I feel like we should be on the other side.
Take one
I
on the-
know. We don't have enough room on the other side.
So maybe just pose like this.
Yeah, we do one pose.
Yeah.
Mayor Jacobs wants to hit this thing.
I really do. I want to see him. I can't wait.
Okay, now on the count of three, I want everybody to holler, break that wall. Okay?
And then hit it.
And hit it.
All right.
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
Break
Break that wall.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look. Yay.
Hey.
Come on, Mayor.
You got it.
Oh. Looky there. My turn.
Here, Karen, I'll do one end.
Yay. All right.
No, I'm good.
Randy, you good?
Okay, Jim, you want to,
Go.
everybody turn around, or you
Close
want to
out
go
here,
back
you want
up?
to do it up there?
Either way.
I'll do it here.
Right here is
Um,
fine.
Thank you all for being here today. I think we can all agree that the last year and a half, and really months to come, has been challenging for all of us. And so imagine that being magnified by being a person struggling with addiction or being a family member of someone struggling with addiction. And so the problem was bad before, and the time is now. And I'm thankful for the leadership from our mayors. They've really stepped up to the occasion in helping fund this. I'm thankful for the leadership of our elected officials. I'm most thankful Karen and her leadership. This has been a two to 3 year project that she's been so passionate about. And her team's amazing. And it's that level of leadership and conviction from both our elected officials and Karen and her team that I'm going to step up to the challenge too. And I've committed to a $125,000 gift over the next 5 years personally. And so I challenge all of you who are here and listening today that you step up as a leader and follow the lead that our elected officials have presented for us and the lead of Karen Pershing. And so we'll end on that note, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your week, and here's to the Gateway.
All right.
Thank you.